Hi, my name's Jim Mellon, and I'm here today with John White. I have been functioning the last few months as the CFO for Luke 10. I volunteer my time. I've had years of business experience, and I've worked with John for years. A number of years ago, we were both on the board of House to House. And then as John, the founder, him along with Kent Smith, have founded Luke 10, I've had the privilege of working with them for a number of years. And so I'm here with John today. We're going to come to you and just let you know what Luke 10 needs at this point as far as finances and why we need it. So John, thanks for being here today, and thanks for setting this up.
Jim, you're welcome. And I am so delighted that the role that you're playing on the board and the leadership team of Luke 10 as a lifelong experienced businessman to watch over our finances. So I want to tell you kind of where I think Luke 10 is these days and how you guys can help. We're seeing a tremendous increase in interest. And wonderfully, we've been given a sort of a grant that funds some new ministries for about 6 months. Here are the 5 areas that this is helping to fund. First of all, it's allowing us to hire Kent Smith, who many of you know, professor at Abilene Christian University. And Kent is taking Church 101 to college students on the campus and seeing amazing things happening in the lives of undergraduate college students. So these, I guess, I don't know if they're millennials or what they're called, Jim, but seeing great response there. Secondly, Kent is working with graduate students. These are people that have graduated from ACU, seminary students that are out doing ministry, and he's taking those people through Church 101 as well. We think there's tremendous potential there. And then thirdly, Kent is working with some denominational leaders. We're seeing more and more institutional leaders who are coming to us and saying, we need to learn these rhythms. We think this is going to work in our church. Those are the first 3. Fourth, we've hired Hillary Klein. Hillary is serving all the people that sign up for Church 101. Since the first of the year, we've had over 50 people that have signed up for that course, way more than I can keep track of. Hillary sends the materials to them, encourages them, prays for them, just does a really, really important thing. And then lastly, we've hired Roston Kellerman to collect the stories and tell them through the Luke 10 newsletter. We think that's a vital ministry as well. So all 3 of those people are doing amazing things. But what we need are some people who will help us on a monthly basis. That grant's going to run out, and we need people who will increase their giving or start their giving on a monthly basis to Luke 10. That's the big picture.
Well, great. And I was, when I first started to look into the finances and do a budget for Luke 10, I was absolutely shocked at how little money an international ministry as impactful as Luke 10 is, was operating on. And even with the existing need right now it looks like we need another $1,800 a month to keep these people in place and to continue the growth trajectory we're on. Even that, our overall yearly budget is under $90,000 a year for the entire ministry.
So it's a very lean operation. You look behind me. This is our international headquarters, otherwise known as my basement. So our overhead is very low. We think we can do a whole lot of stuff with just a very little bit of money and make good use of that.
So I think the one thing that I see is we do have people giving on a monthly basis. That's the lifeblood of any ministry, monthly givers. And so that's what our need is right now at this point, our monthly donors. And so we're asking you to help us. Most of you are part of Luke 10. Most of you have been part of a legacy church. Luke 10 does work with legacy churches. And we're just really excited to see what God is doing in both realms.
So I guess the bottom line is we'd ask you to listen to the Lord about this, see if he would lead you to help us either on a monthly basis or one-time basis. If you felt like the Lord wanted you to do that, you can go to the website just on the homepage, lk10.com, and up there in the top it says donate. So you can click on that. Again, you can do one time, monthly, whatever, but we would really appreciate it if you would consider contributing to this, increasing our capacity. That's kind of the way that we see it.
Great. Well, thanks, John, for laying this out, and we will be praying too. We've been praying that Luke 10 to be prayer, that God would send, move on the hearts of people to donate and to help with this ministry. So again, thanks for taking your time today. I apologize for the noise in the background on my end. Just had a bunch of grandkids run into our house, and we're sorry if that bothered this. So
doesn't bother me, Jim.
all right.
Thank you, friend.
Thanks.